How can I communicate with the client when they repeat themselves over and over again?
So, when you have someone that keeps repeating their question, the thing that we need to understand is there are different stages to dementia, and that in early stages, people want to have reality. They want to know what's going on, they want to make sure they're staying on time or doing things that they need to do. And so the question will rise up and they ask it. And then we want to respond to that. We want to answer the question. But the challenge is that we have a lot of different types of memory. We have long-term memory, so we have storage of information of things we've experienced in our life a long time ago. And when people are in early stages of dementia, they're able to access long-term memory still pretty accurately. It's called being a good historian. But the area of the brain that handles short-term storage is one of the first areas that gets damaged, and it's called the hippocampus. And it sits right above the ears in the brain. And what its job is to be, you're in the moment, you're enjoying the moment, you're participating, and then that information gets stored in the hippocampus, which then sends it to longer-term storage. And for someone in early stages or middle stages of dementia, the first thing that really gets affected is short-term memory. They can't remember that you just told them that. And it's because the hippocampus can't store it for them. So it's a very innocent thing that they can't get a hold of that and hold on to it, even though they're being very appropriate and socially engaging in a good way. There's no way to hold on to that information. So what we need to do ourselves is to relax, go ahead and repeat the answer. Sometimes we start anticipating they're going to ask us again, so we offer it even before they ask. We might change the way that we say it. And if they're really in a loop, it might be that we want to use a little bit of distraction and focus on something else for a while. And then when they come back to that, try to be just positive and warm and not irritated, because they don't mean to do this. They're not trying to irritate you. They actually cannot absorb your answer. And so that's why we need to think about, how can I respond to that differently? Sometimes I sing an answer. So someone asks me for the 7th time, when is their daughter coming? I might say, oh, she's coming at 7. I'm so excited. You can see her soon. And the person's like, that's delightful, instead of us getting into this sort of thing. So any way that we can kind of refresh ourselves, drop our shoulders, take a deep breath, and really understand the person's trying to figure out their day and their world, and they're asking because genuinely they didn't know what you just told them.